It's so crazy with technology sometimes. Hello, hello. All right, we're live now. I gotta do the little. It's Black History Month. I'm gonna be this way all February. So be prepared to be sick of me. Okay. All right. We got our practice going. I hope you're well. Happy Saturday or whenever you happen to be on. My name is Tianna. So welcome to Yoga with Tianna. And we're going to do our standing flow. We're going to make sure that we make this as energetic and as lively as possible. We have not done a traditional, flow. So we're going to flow today. So I hope that you are ready. Get your body ready because we are going to flow. But of course, we got to pick our intention word. So I tried my best to, schedule this live, and it just wouldn't do it. So I just had to hop on in. So yesterday's intention word was pleasure. I hope you had the pleasure of going out and enjoying your day. And let's pick a new word. Shout out to Melody Queen Creative for these beautiful intention words. I feel like this is so fitting for today. So yesterday's intention word was pleasure, and we're going to get the cards. I'm going to just move them to the side. These cards are so beautiful. I love them. I love them. All right. So let's put them all to the side. And are we ready for today's intention word? Today's intention word is grace. Give me the grace today, please. I thank you. Thank you for the grace in advance. All right. We're going to get ourselves ready. All right. I see we already have the Hate Comes with the Play. Good morning. Yes, rocking this morning. It's Black Music Month, so we're playing all black music. So hope you enjoy it. Tamisha, happy Saturday. Good morning. I'm going to do one thing. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if I can just get a little bit more light. All right. I think I like that better. Let's go ahead and get ourselves down onto the mat. Whew. Let's get ourselves ready for this practice. How you feeling today? I know it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So, thank you for being here. And if you follow me on social media, I said, you know what, put up one thing and said, how do you deal with all of the stress? I deal with it through yoga. How do you deal with it? Yoga. So, I hope that's how you're dealing with it. We breathe. All right, breathe. And we're going to start with the breath right now. So get into any comfortable position. And let's take a couple breaths. Place your hands up to your lap. You can be palms up, face down. Maybe even if you'd like to make that little mudra that I did last week, you're welcome to do so. Interlacing your hands, placing them in your lap. I feel like this helps me with concentration, especially during my meditation practices. I'm going to take that inhale in. walk it back out. It hit a little bit different, right? Relax your toes, relax your thighs. Maybe you have to come up a little bit, that's okay. Because we tend to cross our legs. It's comfortable the first go round, and now we're dealing with what seems to be a little bit different. I won't say uncomfortable, but just different. And let's slowly bring ourselves back to the center, back to stillness. We're going to walk those hands up towards our body. Come up to a nice comfortable seat. Uncross your legs. We're going to bring those knees out and toes in front of us. Just go ahead and give them a little windshield like a rock from side to side. Hands on your side. Now those feet can be wide. You can take wide windshields. Whatever feels good to you. Maybe start to let those knees hang to the side. So maybe they hang up and maybe they hang all the way down. This is your practice. Listen to your body. Give yourself the grace. Let's look away from our knees. Let's bring those knees up and over to the opposite side. Now remember, this is your practice. You can let them hang or you can let them rock from side to side. We're going to look away from our knees. Let's take them back up to center. Take the soles of the feet to touch. We're going to come back to this posture at the end of our practice and check in. And let's give it a little rock from side to side. How we feeling? Alright, we're going to start to take our body around in a circle. So I want you to bring yourself forward. Take it around to one side. Let's take it back onto the other side. Back to front. Inside. And back. Inside. And let's reverse. So back to the back. Into the side. Front. One more again. Maybe it's fluid. We're going to end it at the front. Bringing yourself forward. And let's begin to bring ourselves back up to a seat. We're going to close those thighs up like a book. Let's bring it all to the side. Let's come to our tabletop position. Readjust your body. And whatever that feels good for you, let's give it a rock from side to side. So we're here in our tabletop position, and we're going to start our cow cats. Because you know I like to do cow first. So let's go ahead and bring those knees, stack it right under the hips, wrists are right under the shoulders. You can always bring those hands out. We're going to lower the belly, gaze up. And reverse, arch the spine, touch the tailbone. And reverse. And reverse again. And now I want you to do these last two at your own pace. Listen to your body and what it needs today. And when you're ready, you can come back to a neutral spine and tabletop. I'm going to take those knees up nice and wide. Come into our tabletop position, our child's pose. My apologies, child's pose. Gazing towards the hands, let's come back up. Come back to that tabletop position. Tuck your toes. Let's take our first downward facing dog. This is our first one, so let's pedal our feet one at a time. Now you're going to take these pedals nice and intentional. Give yourself the grace. Maybe you've been doing a lot of sitting. And once you feel like, okay, I'm ready to bring some stillness into my heels, you can bring the stillness into the heels, drop the both down. Let's bring that gaze up towards the belly. We're pressing away with the fingertips, keeping us move those hands back towards the feet, bringing yourself to the back of the mat. Let's hang out here in our forward fold. Give it a rock from side to side. Go ahead and take a pause. Maybe see if we get a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Feel the back of the legs start to activate. Let's take a nice breath in. Breathe out. See if you can get a little bit more relaxed in this posture. And let's slowly press into the feet as we curl up. One vertebrae at a time. Let's bring the arms up overhead. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Little slight back bend here. And on that exhale, let's bring it down. Woo. All right, we're finally at the top of our mat. Are we ready? Are we ready? I forgot to set my watch. So if you did not set yourselves for yoga, go ahead and do that now. And you know what? I got one more thing I need to do. Not that. All right, we got ourselves going. We're going to get into 5 sun salutations. Are you ready? 5 of them. Now we're going to modify the first one, and then we're going to keep going with the second one. All right? So we're going to bring ourselves down into our nice nice mountain pose. I want you to stand here in Samasti Tahi, if you know Ashtanga. Samasti Tahi, right? Let's bring ourselves here into our pose, our ready pose. Bring yourself down, allow those hands to soften, allow your shoulders to relax. Slight bend into the knees, toes are tracked forward. You can bring those feet together and give it a little bit of distance. And let's let your body relax here. You got this. On that inhale, let's bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take a flat back here. Plant the hands. Let's step it back to a tabletop position. Again, we're going to modify this first one. So nice tabletop position. So you're welcome to stay just like this, or push back to downward facing dog. Or maybe you'd like to extend that leg out and come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, shift those hands right underneath of the shoulders. We're on our belly. Let's begin to lift our head. Lower the head, tuck your toes, shift back to your tabletop position, and let's bring it up for our downward facing dog. All right, that was our modification. We're going to modify one more time as we walk our hands to the back of the mat. Back into our forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it all the way up. All right, let's go into our second sun salutation flow. I'm going to walk myself back up to the top of the mat. Now that's a modification. I'm going to do one more modification, and then I'm going to do a full flow. So let's inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take our flat back here. Let's lower the body down. We're going to take our tabletop position, or maybe we take a little modified plank here. So we bring our knees down and we keep our toes tucked, but we shift the weight forward and lower our bodies down. Untuck the toes, shift it up. Now you can extend those arms however feels good to you. Open up through the chest. Tucking your toes, shift the weight, downward facing dog. And we come to our forward fold, front or back of the mat, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, let's bring it up. Now if you're at the back of the mat, let's join me at the front. We're going to take our third one. downward facing dog. Gazing towards the hands, let's come to our forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it all the way up. And if you're at the back of the mat, you're welcome to join me at the front. All right, this is number 4. Exhale, forward fold. Take a flat back. Plant the hands, let's step it back and we flow it out. However you'd like to flow, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. So whatever that's comfortable to you, I want you to take that pose. Again, you don't have to do the chaturanga, this is completely optional. And push it back. Gaze towards the hands. Maybe you walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, let's come all the way up. If you're at the back of the mat, let's go ahead and take that walk with me. This is number 5. Before we get into another little part of the flow, exhale, let's forward fold. You got this. Flat back here. Plant the hands. We can walk, step, or jump it back. And we're going to flow it out and we meet it downward facing dog. Whatever feels good to you. And let's flow. Let's come to our forward fold. However you like to get there. Inhale, let's come all the way up. If you happen to be at the back of the mat, feel free to join me at the front with our arms up. We're going to take that right wrist and we're going to hinge over to the left side. Gaze up towards that elbow. Let's bring those shoulders in line. Let's take it back up to center. Let's rotate, swap out the wrist. Rotate to the other side. Again, gaze up towards the elbow. Let's take it back up to center. Bring both arms and palms to face each other. We're going to take those hands behind us. Interlace those fingers. Let's bring our shoulder blades together. Extend those arms out. I want you to heel toe out your feet. Heel toe out your feet. Toes are going to point out. Heels are going to point in. I want you to gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. Open up your chest. Breathe. And then you're going to start to point those toes forward. Start to point those toes forward. Let's bring it forward. Bring it all the way down. You got this. This is our wide leg forward fold. This is our down wide leg forward fold. We have our arms down. Now maybe those arms come behind you. Maybe they stay right here. Whatever feels good to you. We're going to take 2 more full breaths. Allow the arms to open up. Allow the shoulders to release. Draw the navel in. Feeling that stretch along the back of the legs. Let's press into the feet. Put it into the knees. Let's come into a squat. Bring those arms back behind us. And slowly bring yourself up to stand. Let's release the hands. Give it a rock from side to side. You got this. All right. Are we ready to get back into our flow? Let's heel toe those feet back together. Inhale, bring those arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's plant the right leg back. So this is my left, but I'm going to do right so I can mimic you. Let's plant that right foot back. We're into a lunge position here. Let's squat it down. Feel free if you'd like to have some blocks to give yourself a little bit of length and get a little bit more into the stance, more comfortable, feel free. We're going to extend and straighten out that front leg. And let's bend right back into it. And straighten out that front leg. And bend right back into available. Lift that arm up. You got this. Ooh, that's leg stretch right there. Leg, leg, leg. Can we bring both arms up? All right, can we pivot that back foot? We're in that warrior one stance. Then we're gonna straighten that front leg just like we did. Straighten that front leg. We're gonna take triangle. So bring it forward, take it down and back. Triangle pose here. Breathe. On that inhale, let's come back to our warrior two. Warrior two, you got this. Let's take triangle one more time. Straighten the leg, hinge it forward, take it down. Yes. We're going to pivot on that back foot, coming back into that lunge position. Pivot on that back foot, bring those hands down. Step that front foot back. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. All right. Same thing on the opposite side. So let's lift that opposite foot forward. We're in that lunge position here. Squat it down. Again, blocks are always handy. Get yourself a little bit more ease into that posture. Straighten the leg. And then back into the leg. One more just like this. Straighten your leg. Then back into it, taking that outside hand to the thigh. Gaze up towards the elbow. Little twist action here. Let's bring that gaze to center. We're balancing on the back and the front foot. I'm going to shift that weight into that front foot. Let's lift up that opposite hand. We're here in that lunge. Yes. Let's open up both arms if that's available. Yes, yes. Let's pivot on that back foot. Bring it down. We open up. We're in our warrior one. Straighten the leg. Open it out. Triangle position here. And warrior two. Straighten it out, triangle. Warrior two. Let's turn on that back foot. Pivot it down. Let's come back to our lunge. Step that front foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out right here. Let's come down to our tabletop position. Untuck the toes. Let's bring it out nice and wide for child's pose. Lower the hands. We're going to take those hands to prayer. Bring the hands behind your head. Let's feel that stretch on the Begin to bring those hands down. Gaze towards the hands. Let's come on to our one side, just one side. Bring those feet around to the front. go side to side. Let's walk it back up. Bring that opposite foot in towards the inner thigh. And same thing, we're gonna walk that foot off to the side. Maybe that foot comes down towards the, that hand comes towards the foot, maybe it doesn't. Let's open up that back arm. Bring it overhead. Rotate the chest. Breathe. Nice soft fingers here. Release that front shoulder. Now let's breathe. Let's take it back up. We're going to take both feet into the same position which we started. Nice cross-leg position. Whatever feels good to you. Just allow your body to be here. Allow yourself to be comfortable. I want you to give yourself that balance, that place of ease. Coming back to the breath. We're going to take that Shavasana seated. So if this isn't comfortable, feel free to get comfortable. So maybe it's placing something underneath of your bottom. Maybe it's extending your legs out. Maybe it's taking some type of finger movement that feels good to you. We're going to bring our gaze down towards our mat or maybe close our eyes. I want you to take a nice inhale. Gently hold at the top. And exhale, release. We're coming back to the breath, back to that grace. How much grace did you extend yourself in this practice? Continue to breathe. Allow your body to soften. Soften toes, knees, hips, fingers, shoulders, jaw, and eyes. Give yourself permission to relax here. Give yourself the grace if you're not able to settle. And we're going to take 2 more breaths of silence, and don't worry, I'm here holding space. As we gently begin to bring our awareness back into our bodies, back into the space around us. Move our shoulders, move our toes. Take our hands from our center, put those to our chest. And we thank ourselves for showing up for us today. Thanking our bodies for showing up and supporting us in the practice. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy. Cannot wait to practice with you again. And until next time, namaste. Alright. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. This is definitely one to get you going. A little strength building, a little bit of holding those postures. All of it was optional. But I hope that you enjoyed it. I thank you so much for it. All right. I tell you, it's always something that just allows you to just be a part of the day. So I thank you so much for being a part of it. This is always just a great practice. So I thank you. I'm going to turn up the energy just a little bit, right? Because if you happen to be on and it's live, it's February. We got so many things going on. Even Super Bowl is about to happen. So all the things, all right? So thank you so much. And I thank you so much for it. Oh, okay. Sleep comes with the plate. Oh, wow. All right. Always got the vibes on a Saturday. Stay blessed. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. I did not see that. I thank you so much. Yes. All right. We're going to get out of here. I thank you. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Shout out to my moderator. You are just the absolute best. Tandy, hello. The flow was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, I love it. All right, so thank you so much. All right, crow pose. This is what the class is. Sorry, not sorry. This is the class. All right, crow pose. All right, have a great one. I'm out of here. I will chat with you again on the next one. Have a great weekend. All right. Until next time, stay safe. And there's so many other practices that you can see and take. I have so many YouTube videos. We're coming up on year, is this 4? Is this year 4? We're coming up, it's one of those. So we're gonna do, that's coming up in April, I wanna say, will be the anniversary for us doing this Saturday class. So I thank you so much and have a great one.